is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for MP.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, MP out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
It's stolen by Martin. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Martin.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Suggs. This game he had 28 points.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Here's MP, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Banchero, following the basket by MP. Over MP, and it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to McCain. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, here's Banchero. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, here's Suggs. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by MP, Wagner passes to Banchero. And they get it. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Martin with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Kendall. Great defense that time from Banchero. The Magic trail by 9. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And Embiid pulls it down.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Maxey, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Misses the 3. At the top of the key, Embiid. Martin for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Suggs. 76ers getting the bucket. A 3-ball. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Magic trail by 15. Carter outside. Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Suggs against Maxey. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Bounce pass Suggs. Embiid with the steal. Here's the break. From the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
MP, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Maxey, 76ers moving the ball around. And he makes that one. He's got 12.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Nice balance by Wagner, taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. And there's the bucket from MP.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Suggs. He has yet to score. Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And here is Suggs, following Kyle Lowry's three. Wagner outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
And stolen by Wagner. Back to Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here are the Magic now. 76ers getting the bucket. Now, here's Wagner. And the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely not himself.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep scientists. Road games aren't easy, but they are easier.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. Anthony, no one around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Wagner against MP. Pass to Gordon. Back to Oubre. Now MP. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Anthony. Here's Bitadze, defended by Drummond. Bitadze can't hit. The 76ers leading by 22. Oubre on the wing. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 6.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. It's Anthony with the drive. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Oubre finds MP. Back to Oubre. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So it's Orlando now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Drummond. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the three. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Banchero. Basket counts. Banchero's got 9.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Here's Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Here's Kendall. Count that one. MP's got 23.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Bitadze. Over Embiid. Bitadze can't hit. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. Here's Harris. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oubre against Banchero to the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Banchero misses off the left iron.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And MP throws it down hard.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Back to Anthony. For 3. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Both teams will make substitutions. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's pass to Martin. It's stolen by Anthony. Driving to...
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. In the dunk by MP.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, MP. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Now, here's Maxey. He had 16 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And here is Suggs. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Bitadze. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Martin the pass to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 34.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Anthony, he's got 8, and here is Suggs. He's covered by Maxey. The Magic again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And here is MP. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Banchero against Martin. Shot to stop the run, and it's Banchero getting it to go. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
MP with it, picked up by Banchero. Here's Maxey. It's blocked, and he stays with it. MP, that's for 2, and MP throws it down hard.
The young buck MP taking off there.
Here's Banchero. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Knicks in New York. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Banchero's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
So it's Philadelphia now, after Wendell Carter missed from long range. Screen by MP. Martin with the bucket.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
The Magic have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. This one for 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Maxey. Misses the baby hook. Well, Orlando shooting a meager 37% for the game. Suggs with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Banchero. Nailed from three-point land. Banchero's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic. And Philadelphia has possession. MP with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Kendall. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 40 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Bitadze, down low. Off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wendell Carter.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Second sheer effort from the young MP in close.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Jackson comes in for Maxey. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope comes in for Cole Anthony. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The drive by MP. Martin wide open. He fires. No good on the three.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Screen by MP. Jackson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. Tipped away and stolen by MP. There's the drive. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Back to Suggs. To end the run, it's deflected. Carter got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Maxey. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Now here is Carter after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it. Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
MP against Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. My goodness, Chris, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to New York.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And MP throws it down hard.
And get a low, fat move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Orlando Magic.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point.
In the seventh pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Magic moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Kendall. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Carter dishes to Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Maxey, no good.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Wagner finds Suggs. Wagner, a screen on Maxey. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wasted no time on that one. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Good defense by MP.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's good for 2. 17 points in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
76ers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Martin.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
MP passes to Maxey.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Looking to end his cold spell, and that one drops for him. And that's now 19 points for Paolo Banchero. Here's MP, and yet another basket.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Oubre kicks to MP. Oubre passes to Maxey. Back to MP. The 76ers need to get off a shot. McCain's shot is off. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Wagner. Banchero is screened for Wagner. From deep, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wagner's got 10.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Free throw good, MP. And the Magic making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. So he gets them both. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And the dunk by MP.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Carter outside. Wagner against Oubre. Wagner wide open. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Suggs against Gordon. Now, here's Suggs. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Well, Orlando shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Pass to Bitadze. And here is Suggs. Wagner outside. Knocked away and stolen by Drummond. Here's Kendall. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Wagner. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Gordon against Banchero.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
The Magic have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The Magic shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Good defense by MP.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Bitadze. Anthony with it. Now Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP inside. He's covered by Suggs. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by MP. Maxey on the wing. Offensive rebound. MP kicks to Maxey. Offline with his 3. The Magic shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Wagner outside. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Anthony sets the pick for Suggs. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Wagner missing. 76ers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Maxey.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw good, MP. So for the Magic, Howard comes in for Anthony, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And both free throws good for MP. 1:35 left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wagner against MP. Yep, it counts. Wagner's got 12 points in the game. Wagner's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Joseph. Now Wagner, covered by MP. Can't hit that one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxi's got 11 points here in just the second half. Wagner outside. Wagner has screen on Maxi. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Joseph dishes to Howard. Outside, Joseph. Shot clock at 5. Wagner passes to Joseph. Over Lowry. The Magic again can't hit. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as he's checked in for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for Reggie Jackson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
You got Gordon, MP out there with Andre Drummond, then there's Lowry, and it's Council in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Lowry dishes to MP. Carter pulls it in. And here's Wagner. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinic.